Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss about the Jain cosmology, and we will also see parallel what is said in science also about the structure of the universe and other time cycle and seasons or climatic change, etc. So we would see that we have seen among the 6 substances that the space is the biggest one, and it is infinite in its diameter, but the universe is a tiny part of the entire universe. It can be said in the center, and it is like a point in comparison to the whole space. So according to Jainism, the particular term which is used for the universe is loka. Lok means which is visible to our senses, and it is not necessary that the whole universe is visible to us, but so far as the part of the universe which we are able to see through our senses, that part is visible, but the whole universe is very vast. So Lok is, though it is so vast, instead of that it is said as finite and having particular shape. And there are some differences in the structure of the universe, or in Lok you can say, in Digambar tradition and in Shwetambar tradition. So we will see what differences are found. Here, first of all, we are taking the Shwetambar perspective. According to Shwetambar tradition, Lok is Tri Sharav Samputakar. It means it has the configuration like 3 bowls. So those bowls are assembled in the way here it is shown in the picture, that there are 3 bowls nearly truncated conical shape as shown in figure. Total height of the universe is 14 rajjus, and height of lower universe and upper universe is 7 rajjus. The lower one is a little bit more than 7 rajju, and the upper one is less than 7 rajju. So in this way, the total volume of the universe or height of the universe is said of 14 rajjus. Width at bottom of lower universe is slightly less than 7 rajju, as I have already said. So in this way we find that the whole universe is of 14 rajjus in height. And these 3 bowls you are perceiving here, the first bowl, which is the lower one, is of double size and it is placed inverted. The second bowl is of half size and it is placed as upright position, and the other one, the top one, is again of half size and placed as inverted. And the figure come out of placing all these 3 bowls is called Tri Sharav Samputakar. It is also known as Supratishthak Sansthan, and according to Digambar it is known as Purushakar. So now you would see that what is Rajju. Rajju is a very large unit of distance, now estimated to be about 1.85 into 10 raised 21 kilometers or more. According to Digambar tradition, the universe is of prismatic shape, having 3 divisions, upper, middle and lower. The shape of upper universe comprises of 2 trapezoidal prisms, one with a base of 5 rajju, top of 1 rajju, height of 3.5 rajju and width of 7 rajju, and the other with a base of 1 rajju, top 5 rajju, height 3.5 rajju and width 7 rajju. The lower universe prism has a base of 7 rajju, top of 1 rajju, height of 7 rajju and width of 7 rajju. So in this way, this is the proper what we say geometrical figure which has been worked out by the Digambar acharyas, especially in Teloi Pandati, in Teloi Shar, and you can see all details in those particular texts. Total height of lok is 14 Rachu, even from Digamar tradition 2, and width is uniform at every height equal to 7 Rachu. As per this shape, volumes of upper lok and lower lok are 147 cubic Rachu and 196 cubic Rachu respectively, and the volume of whole universe is 343 cubic Rachu. So this is the calculation which has been given by the Digambar Acharyas in their text. In both cases, we find that the central region of the universe is called Trasnadi, or it is also said as mobile zone in English, you can say, the abode of mobile organisms. Mobile zone cross section is circular with a diameter of 1 Raju in the first case and of 1 into 1 Raju in the second case. Height of mobile zone is 13 Raju, leaving 1 Raju at bottom. All mobile beings, including celestial beings and infernal beings, inhabit this zone, and small microorganisms, which are known as nigod living beings, are found all over the universe. So we see that the central most part of the universe, which is known as mobile zone, from 2 sense to 5 sense living beings are confined to that zone only. They live in that particular zone only, and not outside of that. But outside of the mobile zone, you can find 1 sense living beings which are very subtle, invisible, and plenty in number, and they are recognized as Nigod Jiva, very subtle most living beings, or you can say the primitive state of living being. This means that the mobile beings are found in a volume of about 13 cubic Rajus out of the total volume of 343 cubic Rajus of the universe, total universe. Now we would see that the middle universe in which we are living actually. So the middle universe contains circular islands and oceans alternatively placed as shown in this figure. You are perceiving here the brown color and the green color circles. So the brown stands for the land, or you can say islands, and the green ones represent the ocean. So the central disk shaped island is called Jambu Island or Jambu Dweep. Jambu Dweep is surrounded by a ring shaped Lavan Ocean, which is surrounded by Dhatkikan, another island. Next ocean is Kalodak, and it is surrounding this ocean. In what we see is Pushkaravarth Island. It is surrounded by the Pushkaravarth Island, which is the third island. The next ocean is Pushkaravarth. In this way, there are countless islands and oceans one after another. The last island is Swayambhu Raman Island, and the last ocean is Swayambhu Raman Ocean, which is the biggest ocean of the earth. Width of each island or ocean is double. The width of preceding in comparison to the width of the preceding ones, whether it is island or ocean. And a ring-shaped mountain called Manushottar mountain, which is especially located in the third island, which is known as Pushkaravarth Island. And in this mountain is located in between the in the center of what we say Pushkaravarth, and it is dividing the Pushkaravarth into halves. So in the inside the Pushkaravarth part, the human beings are found, and in the north side the humans are not found. That's why it is known as Manushattar Parvat. It means the human beings are found only in the south part and not in the north part. The inner half is similar to Dhati Khand in respect of its major structure. The Jambudvip, Dhati Khand and the inner half of Pushkarawat island together constitute what is called 2.5 island, Adhai Dweep. So the specialty of this Adhai Dweep is that human beings are found only in this particular zone of the universe and not outside of this particular zone. And no one, even monks having supernatural powers, can cross the Manushottam mountain. We listen, though there are certain examples or certain references have been given that the monks used to go to Nandishwar, that is the 8th island. But in general, the monks and nuns cannot cross this mountain, which is known as Manushottam Parvat, and all human beings are confined to this particular part of the middle universe, especially of Jambu Island, where the Jambu Island or sea, Dhaidweep. So human beings are found only in this particular part of the universe. Now we will see that the whole universe is having in the center a particular part where the 5 sense living beings are living in that particular part, which is known as mobile zone. It is also known as Trasnadi. So there are you can see the red color. It indicates that in this particular lower part of the mobile zone, all the 7 hells are located. The green part indicates that all the 26 heavens, they are located in this upper part. This middle line indicates that humans and animals are confined to this part of the universe, especially in the Trasnadi or in the mobile zone. And this one, which is looking like the half moon, or you can say upright half moon or half moon, this place is special for the liberated living beings. Those who liberate from the karmic baggages, they go to this particular top part of the universe, which is on the top of the universe, and they reside here forever. So this place is known as Moksha or Siddhashila, and this is also a kind of land, these 7 lanes, and on this first lane, on the roof of the first lane, the human beings and animals beings are found. So there are 7 such kind of infernal lanes in lower lobe, as shown in this particular figure by red color. Starting from top, these are Ratna Prabha, Sharkara Prabha, Baluka Prabha, Panka Prabha, Dhum Prabha, Tama Prabha, Mahatama Prabha. These are the 7 names of the 7 hells. The upper part of the first infernal lane, which is known as Ratna Prabha, is situated in the middle lobe. The second infernal lane is at a distance of 1 Rajju below this. Likewise, all infernal lanes are situated at a distance of 1 Rajju from each other. Different kinds of infernal beings live in these 6 lanes. So that's why it is said that there are 7 such hells. Each hell is having some different types of infernal beings or hellish living beings, you can say. Now in the upper part, or you can say upper universe, in this particular part we find 2 types of living beings, the celestial beings and the liberated beings. So now we are talking about the celestial beings. Celestial beings are of 4 types: mansion dwelling celestial beings, wandering celestial beings, stellar celestial beings, and empyrean celestial beings. So all these 4 types of celestial beings are found, especially the last one are found in the upper universe. The rest of the celestial beings, either they are found in the middle universe or in the lower universe. The part of log above the base of Mount Sumeru is called upper log. So we know that there is a Mount Meru, which is located in the center of Jambu Island, and after 710 yojans, we found that the upper universe starts. So in the upper universe we find all these the fourth type of deities, or you can say celestial beings, and also the liberated beings. So only imperial celestial beings inhabit upper lobe. The other three types of celestial beings live especially in the middle lobe, or some of them live also in the lower lobe. There are 16 we can say heavens, Digambar believe, according to Digambar, 12 in Shwetambar. So it is said, though in total there are 26 heavens, but so far as the heavens are also divided into different categories. So the Vaimanic ones, which are known as having some hierarchy in them or some system in them. So those Vaimanic Devloks are 12 according to the tradition. They are 60. And they are found in the sixth region of upper universe as shown in previous figure. After these heavens, 9 Grevek, they are also heavens, but they are above the, we can say they are free from the hierarchical system. So they are 9 Grevek, there are 9 Anudisha and 5 Anuttar celestial lanes are there in a region of 1 Rajju in the upper universe. The region between the last Anuttar lane and the first outer layer is called the 8th lane, which is known as Siddhashila, having having a height of 8 yojans. The Siddhashila is a abode for liberated souls, and it is situated in the middle of this 8th lane. So yeah, there are the concept of earth in Jainism is like little bit different from the science, in the sense that science says earth as planet, while Jain says the earth as lanes. So the 7 lanes are found in lower part, and the 1 lane is found in the upper part, especially on the top of the universe, and which is known as Siddhashila. Now we would see that we are living in Jambu Island actually. So what is the structure of Jambu Island, where what is located or situated, and where we are living, in which part we are living. So here we can see that Jambu Island is shaped round and having a diameter of 1 lake yojan. 1 yojan is equal to 8,000 kilometers or 4,000 miles. So in this way we can see how vast this particular part of the universe, which is the centralmost and very small part of the middle universe. And it is in 30,000 what we say yojan in circumference. Mount Sumeru is located at the center of this Jambu Island. So here this you can see the round figure which is indicated with white color, and this is the place where this Mount Meru is located. Jambudvip is divided into 7 regions called Bharat, Hemvat, Harivarsh, Videha, Ramyak, Hiranyavat and Ervat. There are 6 mountains which are known as 6 Kolachal mountains, and they are known as Himvat, Mahahimvat, Nishad, Neel, Rukmi and Shikhandi. These you can see here in this figure all these mountains here empty. It means these are the mountains and these are the regions. 7 regions where human beings are found, or where there are certain other living beings. So now we can see there are 2 moons and 2 suns in this Jambu Island. According to Jain astronomy, in Jambu Island there are 2 moons and 2 suns. The moon and sun which we are perceiving today, it will be again seen on 3rd day. So in this way, these 2 suns and moons are moving in this particular Jambu Island, and they are giving light in daytime and nighttime. Okay? Now our concern is about our region where we are living or located in this particular Jambu Island. So the lowest part of the Jambu Island, which is known as southern part of Jambu Island, is known as Bharat Kshetra, where we are especially living. And this Bharat Kshetra is also divided into 6 parts, and they are known as 6 Khand. So the Chakravarti, which is known as the world emperor, especially get victory over all the 6 parts of the Bharat Kshetra and becomes Chakravarti. So in this particular area we find 2 rivers which are known as Ganga and Sindhu. These rivers are flowing in India in the soil of India, and there is a Lavan Ocean in 3 sides of this Bharat Island. There are 2 mountains on this upper part of the Bharat Kshetra. There is Himvat and Mahahimvat mountain, and in middle there is another mountain which is also very big, and it is known as Vijayarth Parvat. So in this way, in this particular part of the middle universe and also of Jambu Island, we human beings especially are living. And here, this is the whole Bharat Kshetra is divided into 6 parts. Among the 6, this one is called Aryakhand, where we all are living. It is said that all the Asian continents, they are the part of this Aryakhand, and it is very difficult to say that how Jambu Island is can be understood in the present terminology where what is located, but somehow we have to understand from Jain geographical point of view that this is the southern part of the Jambu Island where we are located, and especially in this particular part of Jambu Island or Bharat Kshetra, we human beings or all Asian people are located. There are 6 other regions. The Hemvat region is a permanent land of enjoyment of low level. 10 main types of kalp trees or you can say trees are available to fulfill 10 needs of the inhabitants of this region. And these people do not use any of the 6 skills used by people on the land of action. The Hiranyavat region is similar to Hemvat region. The Harishvars and Ramyak regions are also permanent lands of enjoyment of medium level. And Vidya region is known for its religious activities. People living in this region are very religious and follow the path of emancipation. Mount Sumeru is situated in the center of Vidya region. So after Bharat Kshetra comes Videsh Kshetra or Videha region, and after that comes Airavat Kshetra. So in this way Jambu Island is divided into 3 parts. So we are living in the southern part. Like us, other human beings are living in the Airavat part, and in the middle, which is known as Mahavideha or Videha Kshetra, where human beings are also found, but they are considered as very religious by nature, and we in that particular middle part of Jambu Island, we find that always 4 Tirthankars are always available. So in this way, this one Mahavideh, which is located in Jambu Island, but there are 2 other Mahavidehas which are located in Dhatki Khand in the second island, and there are other 2 Mahavidehas which are located in the Ardha Pushkar, the half of the Pushkar island. In this way, there are 5 such Mahavidehas which are located in the Adhaidvip zone, and we find that 4 Tirthankars are available all the times in all the 5 Mahavidehas. So in total, there are always 20 Tirthankars which are always available on the earth, especially in these 5 Mahavidehas. So from this point of view, these lands are very lucky, we can say, because they are having Tirthankars all the times. So far as Bharat Kshetra is concerned or Airavat Kshetra is concerned, we don't find Tirthankars all the time. So for example, in this present era, there is no Tirthankar in Bharat Kshetra and nor in Airavat Kshetra. Now we would see that when the Tirthankars appeared, especially in Bharat Kshetra and Airavat Kshetra, for that we have to understand the time cycle also. This time cycle represents the climatic change on the earth, you can say, and it also shows different types of environmental changes or seasons, you can say. So here just we have to see it from the time perspective. The environment based experiences of living beings in Arya Khanda, in which we are living. It is just one part of the 6 parts of Bharat Kshetra. And Airavat regions, which is found in the north side of the Jambu Island. So you are time dependent. These 2 parts of Jambu Island are time dependent. It means all the 6 eras which we will learn through this time cycle are applicable to these 2 particular areas or zones of Jambu Island. Variation in experiences takes place in a cyclic manner. The cycle consists of 2 divisions, Utsarpini and Avsarpini. The Utsarpini and the Avsarpini divisions have ascending and descending order, environmental conditions respectively. And the Avsarpini divisions has 6 descending with subdivisions, so which are known as Ara, you can say, or time period or era. So you are perceiving here that the total time cycle, it is a one time cycle in which is divided into 2 parts, Avsarpini and Utsarpini. So the Avsarpini one starts from top to bottom and the Utsarpini one starts from bottom to top. So in this particular time epochs, we can see that in ascending time epoch, there are again 6 eras. Each era is having particular length of time, and the change in the environment is also identified according to the time change. So you can see in the first era of Avsarpini Kalkhanda, people were so happy. It is the happiest time on the earth. So that's why it is known as Susam Shusma. It means there is happiness and happiness. There is no scope for any kind of suffering or hardships or any kind of problems and issues. The second era is known as Sushma period or Sukham period. It is also happy, but in comparison to the first one, it has lesser happiness. The third one is happy and unhappy. It means happy. It is also very happy period, but unhappiness also starts when it is going to end. The fourth one is having happiness and unhappiness in equal degree, you can say. So in this particular fourth era, all the 24 Tirthankars appear on the earth, especially in Bharat Kshetra and in Airavat Kshetra. And the fifth one is called unhappy time, and this is the time in which we are living. It has started as 3 years and 8.5 months after the liberation of Mahavir. So this is the period in which people are not happy. They are trying to enjoy their life, no doubt, and we have enormous scientific development and very many more facilities. Instead of that, there are so many different issues, mental, emotional, physical, and other problems. So this period is known as unhappy period, which is fifth one, and it is of 21,000 years, and it has just started after liberation of Mahavir. So you can see, and this is the, and now we can see this the last one, which is unhappy period. So it is going to come after this fifth one, and it is also of 21,000 years. So these all the 6 periods can be identified as the climatic change in the language of science. The Utsarpani Kalkhand starts in the reverse order. It starts with the unhappy period to the happy period. So the same eras you will find in the Utsarpani, but in reverse order. So in this way we find that there are six divisions of Utsarpani and Avarsarpani time periods. And the virtuous emotions progressively decline, and debased emotions progressively increase in the Avarsarpani division, and reverse happens in the Utsarpani division. So in this way we find that there is a decline in all the virtuous qualities of human nature and other elements of the universe, especially in the period of Avarsarpani as time goes. Utsarpani follows Avarsarpani, and Avarsarpani follows Utsarpani, and the cycle keeps on repeating. Infinite such time cycles have been already completed so far, and this small continue. This shall continue forever. So such kind of time cycles have come in infinite number, and we were in all the time cycles, but right now we are also in the present time cycle. Okay, so we have passed such kind of time cycles in infinite number. Still we are wandering in the universe, in the world, and seeing how world is going on. The time duration of each time subdivision is different. It is maximum for happy subdivision and progressively decreases in other subdivisions, as shown it is in the table which we have already seen. We are now living in the 5th subdivision of Avarsarpani, which started 3 years and 8 months and 8.5 months after the liberation of Lord Mahavir. That is the time of 524 years before Christ. So here we can see there is a total figures which have been given in this particular table, what kind of changes are taking place in each time period. And you can see happy period. It is known as of 4 Kota Sagar. It is a very longest time unit, and to understand this time unit we have to understand some similes. Through some similes it is not easy to figure out in some digits. And we will see that the age of the people in this particular time period is of 3 Palyopam. It is again a big time unit which is also explained through some simile. And the height of the people in this particular period is of 600 bow, which is called Dhanushya. So Lord Rishabh came in the 3rd period, and he had the height of 500 Dhanushya light. Now happy period, it is of 3 Kota Sagar, and the age of the people is of 2 Palyopam, and the height is of 4,000 bow. Happy and unhappy period, it is of 2 Kota Sagar, and the age of the people is maximum is of 1 Palyopam, and the height is of 2,000 bow. Unhappy period, it is of 1 Kota Sagar, but less 42,000 years. And age is maximum age is of 1 kalpa Palyopam, and the height is considered as 500 bow or 525. unhappy period in which we are living, it is of hardly 21,000 years, and the maximum age limit is 130 years. So you can see there are certain people who are still living. There is one person whose age is now 127 or 28. So this is the maximum time period of the age in this particular time. And the height is known as 7 hands. So this was the height of Lord Mahavir. Now we'll see the last era, which is unhappy. It is of also 21,000 years, and the maximum age limit is 20 years, and the height would be hardly 1 and 3.5 hands. So you can see how the changes are taking place, especially it is said about the human beings or living beings, but there are other changes also in the natural elements, and we find that the elements which were very nutritious in the first era, they are decreasing with the time in their qualities, and in our time they have decreased a lot. And that's why taking food, very good food, every time we feel that we have some weakness, we are not getting proper energy out of the food. So this kind of changes are also taking place in the natural elements and other things with the time. So now we have to see that we have seen that this universe is divided into 3 parts: upper, middle, and lower. The lower part is inhabited by the hellish beings, the middle part is inhabited by the animals and human beings, and the upper ones is inhabited by the celestial beings and also the liberated beings. So the terms known universe, today whatever science is talking about the universe, they are talking about the universal which is visible to us, which is a kind of observable universe or visible to our senses, and often used to describe the part of the universe that can be seen or otherwise observed by humanity. So science is talking about the part of the universe which is visible to them, or through their instruments or microscope or any other such methods. But just we have to understand that whatever is being said by the science regarding the universe, that universe is the part which is visible to us. The sun is the center, according to science, the sun is in the center of solar system. Our earth orbits the sun. The orbit is elliptical but nearly circular. The solar system consists of the sun, 9 planets, many satellites and asteroids. Moon is the satellite of Earth. About 99.86% mass of the solar system is concentrated in the sun. Our sun is just one star of Milky Way galaxy. Now the science is talking beyond the solar system, and it is perceiving that the sun is a small star in the Milky Way galaxy, which is visible from Earth as a hazy band of white lights that is seen in the night sky. The disk of the Milky Way galaxy is approximately 1 lakh light years in diameter, about 200, maybe some little bit what we say mistake in the figure, 250-300 light years in periphery. It may be more than, it is not 250, and about 1000 light years thick at the centers. It is estimated to contain at least 200 billion and up to 400 billion stars, if small mass stars predominate. So in this way, science is talking about the universe which is visible, and there are other parts of the universe which are still invisible, inaccessible to the scientific studies. So science is not talking about that. But we have seen already from Jain perspective that the middle universe is only being observed by the human beings or by the scientists, but the upper part and the lower part are still beyond the approach of the scientific studies. And even the middle universe is also very vast, but each and every part or zone have not has not been yet identified by the scientific studies. So we have to see in future how science will explore all these things which have been discussed in Jain cosmology. And just so we can see that sun travels through space in the Milky Way. It takes the solar system about 225 to 250 million years to complete one orbit, a galactic year, and it is thought to have completed about 20 to 25 orbits during its lifetime, or 0.0008 orbits since the origin of humans. The orbit speed of the solar system is 220 kilometer, that is 1 light year, and in calendar 1400 years. The observable universe contains about 7 into 10 raised 22nd 22 stars organized in about 140 billion galaxies, which themselves from clusters and superclusters. So in this way we have discussed how science is perceiving the universe and what Jainism is talking about it, and how vast it is, where what is located, and how science can explore in future what we are talking today from Jain perspective. So we have to wait for that. So with this I would conclude my discussion, and I would like to have some questions if somebody has any question.
Vandamino Sami Suniji. I have one
Yes.
question regarding the last lecture.
Yes.
So there was one time duration, like the minimum and maximum age we talked about different living beings, for example, fire.
Correct.
Like the minimum is one Antar Murat, while maximum is 3 days.
Correct.
So I want to understand, like if somebody uh, do a matchstick, let's assume we start a fire, does that starts the jeeve immediately or it waits for one Antar Murat to start?
Now it generates immediately, because the fire itself is a living entity, no? So until and unless it has some oxygen supply, it doesn't continue. So it shows that from the first moment it starts with the life.
So
It is taking continuously the oxygen, no?
then when we say one Antar Murat, is it not 48 minutes or it is just starting from the first Samay itself?
See, Antarmuhur doesn't mean 48 minutes, okay? It is the period which starts from two moments to one moment less 48 minutes,
Okay.
okay? 48-minute period is known as Muhurt.
Mhm. Oh,
Clear?
that is small.
Yeah, it's 2 moments less than 48-minute is period of Antarmuhur. So 2 moments can also be Antarmuhur, 3 moments can also be Antarmuhur, up to 1 moment come 48 minutes time period can also be Antarmuhur. So Antarmuhur, the time period has so many variations, okay, depending on the time taken by something.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other question?
Samniji,
Yes,
Bharatkhand has 6 regions.
correct.
So the Chakravarti, they rule all of these
All
six
the
regions.
six, yes.
And Aryakhand is just one part, one of these 6 regions where
Correct. Yes, yes. And Vasudev, they ruled only 3 parts, half of the numbers.
okay. And my second question is about the time cycle, Samniji.
Yes.
So the fifth era is it started 3 years, 8.5 months after the liberation of Bhagwan Mahavir.
Correct.
So we are only the fifth era, in the beginning of the fifth era, right? Because it is
Yes.
21,000 years
Yes. We are in the
off,
beginning in the sense, yeah, because just 2,500 or
500
600
years.
years have passed.
So we are really very fortunate to be
Yeah, we
living.
are fortunate in that sense. Those who will come in the end of this era will face horrible situation. So we are happy, we are lucky in that sense. We have all comforts and no problem so far as. But yeah, in coming time, what will happen, we cannot say right now.
Mhm. Thank you so much.
Yes, Amit Lathia, please.
Vandana Namaskar community. My
Yeah.
question is about the time cycle only. So we know like Bhagwan Mahavir, he was part of this Dukkham Sukham, last very end of phase of the Dukkham Sukham. So
Yeah.
after Bhagwan Mahavir, the next Tirthankar will be in the Avsarpini Kal during Dukkham, when Dukkham Sukham starts in Utsarpini, I mean. That's when the next Tirthankar comes. And between this time frame, there is no Tirthankar or no one can go to Moksha or Siddhashila.
See, yes, it is said that from Bharat Kshetra especially and Ravat Kshetra no one will go to Moksha till the first Tirthankar comes. But in Avsarpini Kalkhand, and they will appear in the third era of the Avsarpini. Okay, in Utsarpini, sorry, in Avsarpini, in the fourth era, all the 24 Tirthankars take birth. This time, Lord Rishabh took birth in the end of the third era, but most of the Tirthankars they take birth in the fourth era in Avsarpini time cycle or time period. But so far as the Utsarpini time cycle is concerned, they appear in the third era, in the end of the, in the starting of the third, in reverse order, because that is the period of Sukham Dukkham. Is it? The same period.
Okay.
Yes, until that it is said that nobody can go to moksha, but I say that there is Mahavidya. You don't get flight for America from Ahmedabad or any other city, but you can go to Delhi or metropolitan cities and can take flight from there. Is it? So
Okay.
similarly, you can take flight from Mahavidya to moksha.
Okay. So, okay.
So all the
So,
times moksha is available from Mahavidya. You should make such an effort that you can get that opportunity in Mahavidya and can go to moksha anytime.
so there is a pathway, rebirth pathway through Mahavidya. You can go to moksha.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So
Vandami, but we should
we
not,
have to
Vandami,
make
one
our
second.
best effort, at least in this life, what we can do our best, and how we can reach to the at least close to the state where we can live, from where we can liberate easily.
Okay.
Automatically we will take birth in Mahavidya and go from there.
But Vandami, वो अपने को वो भाव नहीं होना चाहिए ना कि महाविद्या में मनुष्य जन्म लेना करके.
No, you should think about just moksha. That
Moksha.
I have to liberate, I have to liberate, I have to liberate in this very life, not in any other life. I need not to take any other life. So we should think always about the liberation and not for taking birth anywhere or everywhere. Is it?
ठीक है, समझिए, very good.
Yeah.
And basically protect your samyaktva, and samyaktva को push करते रहो, बस इतना ही, right?
Yes, you have to look for your goal only.
Wherever you are, right?
Yeah. Automatically you will get the opportunity.
ठीक है, समझिए.
If you are eligible enough, automatically you will take birth from the in Mahavidya and will go from there. So first you have to make eligible for liberating actually.
और one more question होता है, ये दुक्कम बताए ना मैं अभी.
Yes.
दुक्कम चल रहा है, ये 5 भरत और 5 ऐरावत में सेम थिंग होगा, वहां भी दुक्कम और दुक्कम वैसे ही होगा. नेक्स्ट टू 4
Yes.
all the
So there are 5 Mahavidyas. There is always 4th period. But in all the 5 Bharat and Ervas, there are always 6 periods. Okay? Avsarpini and Utsarpini. So all the six time periods apply to both these Bharat and Ervas. So wherever there is Bharat, So one Bharat is in Jambu Island, two Bharats are in Dhatke Khand, and two are in Ardha Pushkar. Similarly, Airavats are also found in the same number. So in these two especially parts of the universe or in middle universe, you will find all the 6 time periods.
The birth of Tirthankar also similar came वंदा में अभी एक हम तीसरा आरे में एक तीर्थंकर हुआ, चौथा आरे में बाकी 23 हुए, वैसे भी उनका भी वैसे ही कैलेंडर होगा.
It is said that only this is the Hundava Sarpani, that's why Lord Rishabh came before the time actually. All the Tirthankars come always in the 4th period, okay, and not in the 3rd. So this is the exceptional Avasarpini in which Lord Rishabh appeared before the time in the end of the 3rd era.
ये जो भारत एरावत क्षेत्र है, इन सब में टाइम सेम चल रहा है अभी या वो अलग अलग भी हो सकता है?
No, in Bharat and Airavat the same time is going on. If suppose here is 5th period, similarly in Airavat is also 5th period, and in all the Bharat and Airavats this 5th period is going on.
ये आर्यखंड जो है वो बिटवीन सिंधु एंड गंगा नदी, that is like the most of the Indian region, right? So
Yes.
सारे तीर्थंकर उसी रीजन में ही होते हैं, उससे बाहर कभी नहीं हो सकते?
Aryakhand?
सारे तीर्थंकर जो भी हुए थे वो सब उसी रीजन में ही होते हैं?
Yeah, there is one scientist whose name is Rajmalji Jain. He is saying that Mallinath was born in South America actually. So his research is saying something different. But now, so far as our studies are concerned, we find that all the 24 Tirthankars take birth in Aryakhand only, okay? Because other khands are having such kind of people who have no knowledge about non-violence or spirituality in the way we and the Aryakhand people understand.
तो ये मल्लीनाथ भी फीमेल थे?
Yes, according to Shvetambara tradition, she was female. Digambar tradition says that she was not female but male. So whatever is, but he was Tirthankar or she was Tirthankar, that is enough for us.
But when people who go to moksha can be either Arya Kshetra or Anarya Kshetra also, na Samani ji. अब अन्य लिंग से भी मोक्ष जाते हैं ना. The Kshetra doesn't matter for that, right?
And see, Arya Kshetra and Anarya Kshetra, this criteria is nowadays not working in a way, but just we have to see that the people should understand spirituality, should understand non-violence, and should follow those things in a proper way. So from all the 6 lands, if people are following this kind of rules and regulations or way of living, they can liberate. So Aryakhand is open for liberation. The whole what we say Bharat Kshetra is open for that. Okay, but yeah, according to some studies or what we say explanations which we are finding in the our what we say scriptures, according to that, especially the akarma bhumis which are also found in this Jambu Island or Dhatki Island or Ardha Pushkar, from there nobody can liberate. Except if the human being who is born in the what we say karma bhumis, especially in Bharat Kshetra, Arvat Kshetra or Mahavidehas, if they are lifted by some deities and left in some karma bhumis, then only he or she can liberate from there. Otherwise the moksha is confined to the 45 lands which are known as karma bhumis. These are 15 karma bhumis which are known as 15 karma bhumis, in which 5 Mahavideh, 5 Airavat and 5 Mahavidehas come. So people of these parts only can liberate and no other human beings. So yeah, in Bharat we can say all the 6 khands come actually. So whether it is Arya Kshetra or Anarya Kshetra, if people know about how to liberate and they make a genuine effort for that, so whether they are living in Anarya Kshetra like in USA or in other parts of the universe, they can liberate. It is open.
Samani, can the soul travel from one life in one kshetra to another kshetra in the next time, next life or something? Like say from here to Mahavide, if somebody
Yes.
has, so anytime, any birth can be in any of the kshetras? What
Yes.
does it depend on? Our karma only?
It is our karma, and it is your good luck or bad luck, you can say. Okay, so see how far you are eligible to take birth in particular part of universe. Okay, so that is the main criteria, and also the what we say lifespan determining curve. Okay, when it is bound in that moment, what you were thinking, you were looking for, that will decide where you have to take birth.
I have a name question, like how would one know that they have reached the finance of Samyak? Like, is there some kind of indications that one can understand, or is it metaphysical that yes, you just keep on doing the things and someday probably it will turn up?
Yes, so there are five such kind of signs of being Samyak. The first one is that man or woman would be able to control his aggressive emotions. Okay, so she or he will not go in hyper aggressions or hyper such kind of aggressive emotions. So this is the first sign. Second one is that he will always be indifferent towards the material comforts and pleasure. He is not looking for those comforts and pleasures. Third is that he is always looking for the moksha. His desire is to liberate and not to get any other things. So he is making a genuine effort for liberating. So he is constantly aware of his goal and making some efforts for that. Next is that samved nirved anukampa. He has compassion towards all the people who are suffering from any reasons. So his heart is always compassionate. And last one is that he believes that there is soul, there is liberation, there is karma, there is fruition of karmas. So he believes in all these metaphysical truths also, and he must have very strong belief in all these metaphysical realities. Then only he can decide that I have to liberate. Otherwise, he will do what other people are doing.
Samniji, I have one more question.
Yes.
So you said that the time in Bharat Kshetra and Airavat Kshetra are the same.
Bharat and Airavat, yes, same.
So Mahaviday Kshetra, Tirthankars are present currently and moksha is possible.
Correct.
So is that in a different time cycles, like we are in the fifth era in the Bharat Kshetra,
Correct.
but it is maybe third or fourth era in Mahaviday
It
Kshetra?
is fourth era. In Mahavidya, there is always fourth era. That's why I said that Tirthankars are found only in the fourth era. It means that that kind of time period is required to take birth for such a great souls.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so whenever this kind of time comes in Bharat Kshetra, then we find 24 Tirthankars in Bharat Kshetra. The same time is found in Airavat Kshetra, and there are also 24 Tirthankars in the same period. Where when there are 24 Tirthankars in Bharat, in the same time you will find 24 Tirthankars in Airavat, and in all the five Bharats and for all the five Airavats. So I say that in each time epoch we find 400 Tirthankars, because everywhere there are 24 Tirthankars in the same period. And in Mahavidya, in each Vijay, you can say in each country of Mahavidya, there are 160 countries in all the five Mahavidyas. So in each country there is one Tirthankar. So at a time, in one period time, Avsarpini Kalkhanda or Utsarpini Kalkhanda, you find 400 Tirthankars on the earth. In one time cycle, you find 800 Tirthankars. Yes. And
So when,
thousands of Tirthankars are in pipeline, okay?
mm-hmm.
Especially in Mahavira.
Mm-hmm.
So Mahavida is Utsar Pini fourth hara, not Avsar Pini fourth hara, not Utsar Pini third hara, right?
Yes, you can say, yeah. That is Avsarpini Kalkhand, in which we find the fourth era. The same period goes on in the Mahaviri all the times. And there are 6 akarma bhumis in Jambu Island, 12 akarma bhumis in Dhati Khand, 12 akarma bhumis in Ardhapushkar Island. So in these karma bhumis, you will find somewhere the first era, in somewhere second era, and somewhere third era. Okay. So especially those akarma bhumis which are situated in Mahavidehas, they are having first era. Means the people are living very happy life, very happy life. The happiness of the first era. So their life is happiest ones on the earth, and still there are such people on the earth, and they are in Mahavidehas. So I think all the questions have been answered, and I
Mine
will.
has stopped working.
Samiji, you said that Mahavidaya, there is first era, but also fourth era because
Yes, you can say that, especially in Akarma Bhumi, and there are 2 Akarma Bhumis, Uttar Kuru and Dev Kuru. Okay, so in both the Akarma Bhumis there is first era, and Karma Bhumi, the part of Karma Bhumi of Mahavideh, you will find fourth era all the times.
okay, so each bhumi can have their own time
Yes,
cycle.
particular land has its own time zone. Here Pacific time or Eastern time or Central time, like this. So all lands have different time zones also, and they are stable. This time zones are stable for that particular lands. But so far as Bharat and Arvats are concerned, there is climatic change. Every after certain period, the environment is changing, the situations are changing, the human nature is changing, the nature of the elements are changing. So this kind of changes are going on just in Bharat and Arvat. Thank you.
Okay. Namaskar.
Namaskar.
Nami Naman Sami.